Another shoe is about to drop in the global financial system, and this time it's not crypto, not tech stocks, and not housing. Commercial real estate is next, and the numbers involved are staggering. More than $1.5 trillion in commercial real estate loans are set to mature over the next few years, and a large portion of them were issued in a completely different world. One of near-zero interest rates, rising asset values, and abundant liquidity. That world is gone. Office buildings, retail centers, hotels, and mixed-use properties were financed when borrowing was cheap and valuations were inflated. Today, interest rates are dramatically higher, refinancing costs have exploded, and property values are falling. Many of these loans simply cannot be refinanced on current terms. What worked at 3% interest does not work at 7% or 8%. The math breaks fast. The office sector is the epicenter of the crisis. Remote and hybrid work permanently reduce demand, especially in major urban centers. Vacancy rates are at historic highs. Entire floors sit empty. Buildings that were once considered prime assets are now struggling to attract tenants at any price. Falling rents and rising expenses are crushing cash flow, leaving owners unable to service debt. But this crisis doesn't stop at office towers. Retail properties are under pressure as consumers cut back and online shopping continues to hollow out physical locations. Hotels face weaker business travel and rising operating costs. Even industrial and multifamily properties, once considered safe, are feeling the strain as financing tightens and demand softens. Banks are deeply exposed. Regional and community banks, in particular, hold a significant share of commercial real estate loans. As property values fall, collateral weakens. As loans mature, refinancing risk explodes. Losses may not show up all at once, but they will surface through write-downs, tighter lending standards, and reduced credit availability. This is where the spillover to Main Street begins. When banks pull back, small businesses lose access to loans. Entrepreneurs can't expand. Developers can't build. Local economies slow. Jobs disappear quietly. Not through dramatic headlines but through stalled projects and shuttered storefronts. What starts as a balance sheet problem in commercial real estate becomes an economic problem for everyday people. The most dangerous part is the slow burn nature of this crisis. Commercial real estate does not collapse overnight. It deteriorates quarter by quarter. Loans are extended. Losses are delayed. Values are marked higher than reality. But eventually the truth surfaces, and when it does, the damage is already widespread. This is why policymakers are nervous. Central banks can support treasury markets. They can backstop banks. But they cannot magically restore demand for empty office buildings. No amount of liquidity can force workers back into offices or revive obsolete properties. This is a structural shift, not a cyclical dip. The $1.5 trillion figure matters because it represents a wall of refinancing risk that collides directly with today's high-rate environment. Every refinancing failure tightens credit further. Every default weakens balance sheets. Every write-down reduces lending capacity. The feedback loop is already forming. Commercial real estate was one of the biggest winners of the easy money era. Now it may become one of the biggest casualties. And when it breaks, it will not stay contained within glass towers and investor decks. It will reach Main Street. This is not fear-mongering, it is arithmetic. Debt taken on in a low-rate world cannot survive unchanged in a high-rate one. The only question left is not whether stress will emerge, but how fast it spreads and who absorbs the pain first. The next phase of the economic slowdown is lining up, and commercial real estate is right at the center of it.